Chapter 10. Sequence of movements. In martial arts, Lin Yuan returned home, and did not rush to synthesize the Enlightenment tea. He continued to cultivate his cultivation techniques, and spells step by step. Only by maximizing the proficiency of techniques and spells, accumulating ups and puzzles, and waiting until it became difficult to make progress, could the effect of the Enlightenment tea be better. Now was the process of accumulation, and Lin Yuan was not in a hurry. Another week passed quickly. Lin Yuan, as usual, used the Spirit Rain technique to irrigate the spirit fields. Suddenly, his disciple Token received a communication request. Lin Yuan, quickly gather in the main courtyard. Feng Deking said.
Lin Yuan, quickly gather in the main courtyard.
Feng Deking said. Lin Yuan raised an eyebrow, calmly finished watering the remaining spirit fields with the Spirit Rain technique, and then headed towards the main courtyard. He was the last one to arrive. In the main courtyard, Feng Deking and 7 Spirit Grass disciples were already there. Xie Zierling quickly beckoned him over. Lin Yuan stood beside Xie Zierling and asked through voice transmission, "What's going on?"
Monthly routine meeting, probably nothing special.
Xie Zierling said casually. Lin Yuan nodded. Feng Deking, seeing Lin Yuan was the last to arrive again, gave him a stern look. Then he addressed everyone.
Today is the monthly meeting. I will check your planting results, and supervise your progress. The sect's requirements are stricter this time. If any of you delay the planting progress, I will not tolerate it.
Several Spirit Grass disciples remained calm, probably because their progress was good. Feng Deking glanced meaningfully at Lin Yuan, waved his hand, and walked ahead. The other Spirit Grass disciples followed. They soon arrived at another spirit field nearby. This one was managed by Yang Ziren. Looking around, each clump of spirit grass was lush, and neatly arranged in the spirit field, creating a pleasing sight. Feng Deking took out a measuring tool, and measured the height of several clumps of spirit grass.
Well, an average of 3 inches and 5 centimeters. They are growing well. When they reach around 5 inches in the mature stage, about 6 more inches will be needed for completion. Xiaoran has done a good job.
Feng Deking praised. Yang Ziren smiled modestly.
Thanks for the guidance, Supervisor.
Feng Deking nodded in satisfaction and led everyone forward. Next was Sulai's spirit field.
An average of 3 inches and 4 centimeters. The growth is also very good.
Feng Deking's face showed a smile. Zhu Lei scratched his head, smiling in a simple and honest manner. Then, they looked at several more spirit fields. Most of them were over 3 inches tall, and Feng Deking was generous with his smiles. However, when they arrived at Xie Zierling's spirit field, everyone had a look of suppressed laughter. In Xie Zierling's spirit field, the spirit grass was planted haphazardly and excessively dense. Some had grown to 3 inches and 3.11 centimeters, while others were only 2 inches and 2 centimeters. Xie Zierling blushed, lowered her head, and dared not look at the others. Feng Deking's face turned stern, and he said,
Ligs, how did you plant them? Only 300 plants have reached over 3 inches, and similarly, there are more than 300 plants below 2 inches and 5 points. You want to complete 2/3 of the task this month. It's a bit difficult.
Xie Zierling stammered.
I planted them too densely. Next time I'll pay attention.
Feng Deking shook his head helplessly and said,
Planting like this, the spirit grass lacks spiritual energy. In those densely packed areas, you can release the Spirit Rain technique more frequently, with shorter intervals each time. Do you understand?
I understand.
Xie Zierling nodded quickly. Feng Deking said a couple more words, and then let Xie Zierling go. Afterward, he continued walking forward. After passing 2 more disciples' spirit fields, they finally arrived at the spirit field Lin Yuan was responsible for. When they saw the situation in the spirit field, each of their faces revealed amused smiles. Feng Deking wore a stern expression, standing by the spirit field. His face was full of anger, as he pointed at the spirit field and angrily demanded,
Lin Yuan, what have you planted? Explain it to me.
Lin Yuan remained silent.
Even if you're a beginner, your planting is too lousy, isn't it? It's been half a month, and the average height is only 1 inch and 6. Are you slacking off? Do you still want to complete this month's task?
Feng Deking continued to roar. Xie Zhiling said,
I testify that he waters on time every time.
Shut up.
Feng Deking glared at her.
You can't even complete your own task, and you want to speak for others. You have a great responsibility. I thought you were already qualified. I wanted you to lead new disciples. Look at what you've taught.
Xie Zhiling felt guilty and didn't dare to speak. Lin Yuan frowned and said, Headmaster, this is my fault. It has nothing to do with Zhiling. If I can't complete the task, I am willing to accept the punishment.
Feng Deking sneered. Haha, a spirit grass apprentice. Can you bear this responsibility? If you can't complete the task, I will definitely report it to the sect. By then, you'll go mining, digging underground in the dark with no sunlight.
Xie Zhiling was stunned. Mining was the most laborious work. Anxiously, she said,
Headmaster, it's not that serious, is it?
Feng Deking ignored her and waved his hand, saying,
Lin Yuan, I don't care what methods you use, but you must complete the task as soon as possible this month. Dismissed.
He left with an angry expression. Yang Ziren disdainfully glanced at Lin Yuan and walked away. Xu Lei came to Lin Yuan's side and said,
Find an opportunity to talk to Headmaster Feng and bring a gift to Lin Yuan nodded at him.
The other 6 spirit grass apprentices disappeared in the blink of an eye, leaving only Xie Zhiling standing there, twisting her fingers nervously. She said,
Lin Yuan, I'm sorry. I will find a way to help you.
Lin Yuan smiled wryly. It wasn't her fault. It was normal for the spirit field to have problems, and this kind of growth was completely normal. It's okay, we'll find a solution, Lin Yuan said.
Don't worry, I'll go find someone to help.
Xie Zhiling hurriedly left the spirit field. Lin Yuan stood by the spirit field for a moment, then left. Not long after he left the Bixu garden, he saw a familiar figure waving to him under a tree. It was Feng Deking. After thinking for a moment, Lin Yuan walked over and greeted, Headmaster. Feng Deking's angry expression had long disappeared, replaced by a smile. He said,
Lin Yuan, I hope the headmaster didn't scare you just now.
No, Headmaster. Lin Yuan replied innocently. Feng Deking said with a smile,
Well, you can't blame the headmaster for having a bad temper. The tasks assigned from above must be completed. I am about to leave Bixu Garden, and at this critical moment, there can't be any mistakes. Do you understand?
Lin Yuan understands.
Feng Deking laughed. Lin Yuan, this can actually be solved. First, you try to purchase spirit gathering grass. However, you may not know that most of the spirit gathering grass sold outside is wild or grown haphazardly. The sect won't accept such. So, you can only use the second method, obtaining nourishing spirit liquid to irrigate the spirit gathering grass, thus accelerating its maturity.
Nourishing spirit liquid. Lin Yuan heard a new term.
Yes, this is a type of spiritual liquid used to accelerate cultivation. It's refined by alchemists. I have a bottle here, and I'll sell it to you for 100 spirit stones. Mix a jug of spiritual spring water, add a few drops of nourishing spirit liquid, then irrigate the spirit gathering grass. It might be a bit of work, but this way, you will definitely be able to complete the task. Feng Deking took out a green bottle.
Lin Yuan stared at the green bottle intently.
How about it? Do you want it?
Feng Deking asked with a gentle smile. I want it. Lin Yuan said eagerly.
Feng Deking's mouth curved slightly as he handed the green bottle to him. Hold it well, and don't lose it. This bottle can last for 2 months. Once you gain more experience in cultivation, you can actually earn quite a bit of additional income each month. Just like Yang Ziran and the others, after completing 21 tasks, the remaining 9 can be used to cultivate some spirit grass with faster maturity periods. The profits you earn will be your own. There's quite a bit of money to be made in this.
Great. Thank you, Headmaster.
Lin Yuan handed the spirit stones to Feng Deking with excitement.
Feng Deking smiled and patted him on the shoulder.
Lin Yuan, after I leave, the position of the headmaster will be vacant. Work hard, I have high expectations for you.
Lin Yuan pursed his lips and nodded excitedly. Lin Yuan put away the nourishing spirit liquid, and then bid farewell to Feng Deking. He glanced at the appraisal information just now. Item: nourishing spirit liquid. Type: water. Grade: yellow. Rank: lower grade spirit liquid. D. Effect: powerfully absorbs the nearby gathered spiritual energy, can be used to accelerate the growth of spirit grass, but may slightly damage the soil structure. Often used in the wild to collect almost mature spirit grass.